What's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. It's your boy, aka the Turtleneck Trader. Hey, on this one, I want to make sure to you guys hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Listen. When you get home, for those of you that are at work, make sure you hit all on the notification bell on your computer, or if you're at work and you're watching me, a lot of you guys are, then make sure you hit all from your computer. You just can't. It's more difficult to do on the phone. A lot of people are missing a lot of important information by not getting these notifications. I decided to post this before the Apple earnings, because I just want to shine a light on some things, okay? So I just wanted to say that right in the beginning. So let's just look at where Apple is right now, right? Apple right now is at 177. As we could see, it's up for the day, right? And so that's cool, up for the day. Okay, we'll take that, right? But it's not just the day that we're looking at. Apple is actually up for the week about 6%, but from last quarter it's down actually 7%. So just keep that in mind as it pertains to Apple. Okay. Now, will it be a miss or a beat? I really don't know, and nobody knows for sure. All the talking heads, all they could do is speculate, and that's all you do is listen to all of these talking heads. Some say they're going to kill it. Some say it's going to be a miss. It's going to be a beat. We don't know. I'm going to just show you guys what I'm doing, right? So as you could see here, here's where I bought some the other day, right, at 167. And this is in my short long-term position. I'm going to explain what I mean by that. So I got some at 167, and now it is 177, right? And so what I'm going to say is this. What I'm going to say is you have to decipher if you're going to be in long or short. Now, I know a lot of people are doing options, and a lot of people, the truth be told, are gambling. Some are doing put options, some are doing call options based on what we heard. The truth is we don't know what's going to happen. We know that we don't care if this phone is made out of titanium, right? We know that they launched their new MacBook Pro line the other day. And I watched it, and it was like really no big deal. They have a new chip, 3 new chips, right? I'm going to get the strongest one so I could run all of this more efficiently and spend ridiculous amounts of money. But everybody's not like me, and I just don't think in an area with declining cell phone sales, and we do know that they have Apple Music. They are into a lot of products. The question is, will they do better than last quarter, and will they do better year over year? Right? What's going to be their EPS? What are their earnings going to look like? Is it going to be a miss or a beat? That is just a guess. So that's why I find positions right now when there's no clear picture. I find personally my long positions. And what I mean by short long is I bought stock the other day that I shared with you guys, and I bought a lot of it. I bought a lot of Tesla at 195, and I'm up 10% on that. All right. And at some point, you just got to make a choice and roll with it. And win or lose, I made my choice because I'm DCAing, right? I bought some Google, some Amazon, some Apple. And as you can see, I got the Apple at 167. I showed you right there in the chart. That's the blue line below. That's where my purchase price is, okay? And so if it falls, if you're in an option and it falls, you're going to lose a lot, right? You're going to lose a whole lot if you're in an option and it falls. But if you just buy the stock, then you're okay. And what I plan on doing is I plan on selling these positions that I bought, what was it, like 2 weeks ago? I plan on selling these positions at the end of the year because I, for one, think we're going to end the year higher. I think that we need to pay close attention. I know I keep putting these on and taking them off. Listen, we need to pay close attention what Apple says about their forward guidance. Not just was it a beat or miss on the earnings, but we need to listen to the call and listen to what he says. Now, here's what I think is going on. I think that Tesla actually muted their earnings on the call. Remember when Elon was saying, lower your expectations? I believe, just like the Fed, he's using his words as a tool to lower your expectations. This is done all of the time. And then they come with a beat in fourth quarter. And so I'm not saying that Apple is going to do the same thing, but if he sounds, the CEO sounds very muted on the call after closing bell, then I'm going to take that as a sign that he thinks that they're going to do actually better fourth quarter. I know I stand alone. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but that's just what I think. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. So if you want to know what's going on and why the Dow is now, at the time of recording this, up 500 points, here's why. Treasury yields fall as S&P heads for the best day since May. So that's what's going on. So we had the Fed pausing for the second FOMC meeting. So 2 pauses, and now you have the Treasury yields falling. Remember, the inverted yield curve between the 2 and the 10, right? If that starts to decouple, then that's going to look really, really good for the fourth quarter. And not just a Christmas rally, we could have a really good push towards the end of the year. Now, here's some more reasons I want you guys to see or think about why I think the market will actually be heading up towards the fourth quarter, or should I say year end. I think the S&P will actually end higher.
Big story at the bottom there. The 10-year note yield falls to 467. We're talking about a 3-week low for that. So we've got some relief in the Russell, Josh. Small caps are surging. NASDAQ's ripping. Best week there since January. So the best week of the year for the NASDAQ. Why are we going? I said we're 2 for 2, right? Treasury refunding. Check. Powell wasn't hawkish.
Yeah.
Check. That's where we are.
I think there's some mechanics involved here as well. I was talking about this a week ago or 2 weeks ago. There's a phenomenon in the markets, and although it's well known, it's still pretty reliable, which is that mutual funds end their fiscal year on October 31st. You will see enormous selling pressure in the stocks that are already down 10% on the year. You will see those downtrends become exacerbated as funds race to lock in those capital losses. The reason why that's relevant is when the calendar turns over into November 1st, all of a sudden, a lot of that mechanical, artificial selling pressure comes off. And in fact, just like an eyeball test, go look at your portfolio right now, log into Schwab or whatever, and what you'll find is over the last couple of days, a really nice bounce or pop or whatever you want to call it off of the lows for probably anything with a sub $10 billion market cap, anything that's been red all year and losing you money. That phenomenon is helping the Russell 2000. That gives you better internals, makes people feel better. Combine that with the strength that we've seen in tech off of some pretty good earnings. And that's the tone of the tape right now. And what's cool about what I'm talking about, it's not a 1 or 2 day phenomenon. In fact, TLCs, otherwise known as tax loss candidates, actually tend to outperform the market from the whole period, November, December through January. Again, a lot of selling pressure comes off, and what's left? People looking through the rubble and saying, these stocks, this has been overdone. The whole Russell 2000 has been overdone.
So at the time of recording this, you could see the Dow was hovering around 495 points up. Look at that. S&P, NASDAQ, everything is up over 1.5%. It is actually a really, really, really good day. Let's check and see what Palantir is doing. Palantir is still killing it. Still killing it. Look at that. Almost 21% up. Palantir is killing it. I'm so glad we got into that play. And then Apple is up 6% at the time of recording this. Okay, so that's what I wanted to tell you guys. But listen, guys, two things I want you guys to do in signing off. Number one, I want you guys to let's sell this out. Listen, I know a lot of you are going to wait to the last minute. This happens every time. And then we get floods of people saying, hey, any tickets left? When they're sold out, they're sold out. This is the last time I'm going to mention this. They are going fast. Come and meet myself, Keenan, Grace, Stocks with Josh, Stock Mo, and we got special guest Chris Sane as we raise money for the Childhood Cancer Foundation. We have already raised over $20,000. Okay, so it's going to be phenomenal. We are giving every dime to this charity. We are not there. We are paying for, actually, Keenan is paying for all of the expenses. Okay, he wouldn't even let us help him pay for the facilities. Keenan is paying for the facilities, and we're talking tens of thousands of dollars that is going to be spent, and he's taking that money. None of us are charging anything, no airfare, no speaking fares, not one dime. Every dime will go towards this cause, okay? It's time for people or other influencers that just got negative things to say, put up or shut up. Are you doing something, or are you just, anyway, we gonna leave that alone. And lastly, all right, listen, go ahead and stop playing, come and learn. Join Stock Up You. Come join the family. Yes, I'm going to actually be putting more lessons in about 2 weeks of momentum trading. All right, in about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, there's going to be more classes added to this. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, more on the momentum trading, especially for those of you that are in the Discord. You literally need to take the class. And hey, listen, if you don't know how to set a stop loss, you don't need to be doing options, okay? Learn this. You're going to make money. You guys see all of the fire plays we got in the Discord, okay? So that's it. I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Happy trading, and we will be listening for the earnings.